Excellent news, Claudia. I now have a name. Manuel Paleologos, nephew of the deposed Byzantine Emperor Constantine. I have few doubts that he is the man leading the Templars. My task now is to interrogate a traitorous janissary named Tarek Barletti, and find the location of the Templars' army. Until then, Sophia and I will continue our search for the one key that remains hidden. With every passing moment, I know my chances grow slimmer. And yet I cannot help but linger some days to stay an extra hour with her, to hear her voice and watch her face animate with joy as she speaks of the things that move her. Her books, her city, her memories. I cannot help but think what a shame it will be when I find the final key.
That's not a legal move.
It is a European variation. Aroko.
It's interesting, but not exactly fair when you play by different rules than your opponent.
You may think differently when you are Sultan. Shall I take it back?
Suleiman, I know it has been hard on you watching your father and me quarrel over Bayezid's throne.
Grandfather has chosen you, and his word is Qanun. What is there to argue about?
Your father and I were close once, but his cruelty and ambition have made...
I have heard the rumors, Uncle.
Well, I have a meeting with the Vizier soon. Shall we continue another time?
Whenever you like. Ezio.
Tarek has been selling guns to a local miser, Manuel Paleologos.
Paleologos. That is a sad sound. The last Byzantine emperor was Constantine Paleologos. If his heir is arming a militia of some kind, this conflict will escalate.
Tarek knows where the rifles are headed. If I find him first, I can follow the weapons straight to the Byzantines.
He will be with his janissaries in their barracks. So if you want to get close, you will have to be one yourself.
Not a problem.
Güzel. Get the information you need. Then kill him.
Are you sure? You told me Tarek and your father were close friends, Suleiman.
This is true, but such naked treason against my grandfather deserves death.
In Daisy.
Have done much to increase security, happiness, and the ideals of our great heritage. Continue to support them emotionally and financially to bring back the golden age of Constantinople. There is no supply in this confederation in the arsenal district. No figures as casualties are available.
My patron is well inspired.
Members of the mercenaries, militia members, or other volunteers wanting to join the forces of our stewards of Byzantium to fight for the glory of God and Constantine should present themselves to a recruiting officer.
Yes, we're with you.
Prince Selim, our glorious Sultan, Bayezid, has decided in his great wisdom to leave unimportant Edirne, return to the jewel of his empire, Constantinople. A new tax must be raised.
Sit tight.
Come back soon, though.
Selim understands our plight. The Byzantines, the Mamluks, the Safavid. Only he has the courage to face these threats.
Haklısın. Selim is a warrior, like Osman and Mehmet.
So why has our Sultan chosen a cat over our lion?
Who took the life of a beloved janissary. This enemy
Ahmed
of
shares the
civilization
Sultan's calm
must be
temperament.
found and brought to justice.
They are too much alike, I
If you
fear.
see something, say something. Citizens, beware. A killer stalks our streets without conscience, targeting the servants of our Sultan. The janissaries have dedicated their lives to the protection of the empire. Return the favor and find this killer before he strikes
Go on,
again.
get out of here.
Yazıklar olsun.
Hayvanlar! You are not wanted here. Leave! Get out of here, you annoying beggar!
Why does Ahmed linger in the city? He knows he's not wanted.
He is like a moth hovering around an open flame, waiting for his father to perish, so that he may step to the throne.
Did you hear he offered Tarek a sum of money in exchange for our loyalty?
God damn you! What the...
Kardeşlerim! One of our own was found murdered and stripped of his garments not an hour ago. His body dumped like a mound of rubbish. Keep a close watch on these streets as you move about. Someone is planning to strike in our name. We must be ready.
Sultan Bayezid is a good man and a kind sultan, but he has lost the fire that made him great.
No, he's still a fighter. Look at the army he has raised against Selim.
This is further evidence of his decline. To take up arms against his own son? Shameful.
Do not bend the truth to match the contours of your passion.
Sultan Bayezid is a good man and a kind sultan, but he has lost the fire that made him great.
No, he's still a fighter. Look at the army he has raised against Selim.
This is further evidence of his decline. To take up arms against his own son? Shameful.
Do not bend the truth to match the contours of your passion. It was Selim who attacked our Sultan.
Evet, but Selim did it so for the glory of the empire, not himself.
All right. It was nothing. Back to work.
Any news from the north?
Selim's forces have fallen back to Baghdad. Heavy losses, I'm told.
Olacak şey değil mi? I pray for a swift conclusion.
Yes, but in which direction?
I cannot say. My heart sides with our sultan, but my head hopes for Selim.
Tariq, a message for you.
Auriculade. The rifles have arrived in Cappadocia, where Manuel has garrisoned his army.
And our men, are they still with him?
Evet. They will contact us when the Byzantines decamp. Then we will meet them when they reach Bursa.
Everything is falling into place, Effendim.
Evet. For once.
No matter.
No way. I'm sure. Big mistake. Now I have you. Do you have any idea what you are up against?
Hurry! Cut him off!
Pathetic. Just give up, corpse. Pathetic. Just give up, corpse. You know what to do. Stay sharp.
Faster! Get him!
Run, Daniel!
Faster! Get him!
He's getting away!
Try to earn your pay, you
What's the
slug!
patrol?
Faster! Get him!
Brother! The Pasha won't be forgiving if we lose him! Come on, then. Let's flush him out.
What a bitter irony. Is this the result of Suleiman's investigation?
You collude with the Sultan's enemies. What did you expect would come of such treachery?
I blame myself. Not for treason, but hubris. I was preparing an ambush. Preparing to strike the Byzantine Templars where they felt safest.
What proof do you have of this?
See, here. This will lead you to the Byzantines in Cappadocia. Destroy them if you can.
You have done well, Tariq. Forgive me.
Protect my homeland, assassin. Allah Ashkila. Redeem the honor we have lost in this fight.
What happened here? Someone saw the fight. Kill him!
I am getting tired of this uniform.
Come, first you don't teach you to fly. Attack now! Think you can run through this wall peacefully before me? Go down as fast as the street.
Please, God!
We'll get it, don't worry.
Please, ignore me! Please, God!
Time to go visit my uncle.
Stay out of my way!
Here!
God has abandoned
Always in the wrong place.
I must get out of here!
Leave me alone! Leave me alone!
Mercy! I have done nothing! I am not involved!
I don't want to die! Keep my head down and run!
I don't know what's going on!
right then.
Para kazanmak için çok çalışıyoruz. Ne sanıyorsun? Sokaktan topla.
Tarek was no traitor, Suleiman. He too was tracking the Byzantines.
What? So did you...
I am sorry.
God forgive me. Should not have been so quick to judge.
He was loyal to your grandfather to the end. And through his efforts, we have the means to save your city.
Tariq, you should not have been so secretive. What a terrible way to do a good thing.
The weapons were taken to Cappadocia. Can you get me there?
Yes, of course. I will arrange a ship to take you.
Suleiman! Suleiman! I've been set up and made to look a traitor. Do you remember Tarek, the Janissary?
The man you quarreled with?
He's been murdered. It is no secret that he and I were at odds. Now the Janissaries will accuse me of this crime.
This is terrible news, Uncle.
When word gets back to my father, he will banish me from the city. Ah, forgive me, nephew. I was not aware that you had a guest.
This is Marcello, one of my European advisors in Cafe.
Buonasera.
Marcello, my nephew and I have a private matter to discuss.
As I said, there will be a ship waiting for you when you wish to leave.
Grazie, mio principe.
We will track down the perpetrator of this crime, Uncle. Have patience.
How can we help?